Hey guys, it's B and I'm back for Top 5 Wednesday. This week's topic, favorite diverse characters. Okay, and these books are in no particular order, but I'm going to start with Tell the Wolves I'm Home by Carol Rivka Brandt. And this is a story of a little girl who, kind of her best friend's her uncle, and she just really feels that no one in the family understands her like he does, and they have a special bond. So he ends up passing away, and it's just the way that she's able to deal with her grief. And she comes into contact with a friend of his, and just the book is them reflecting and grieving together and getting through the death and the mourning of said uncle. I don't want to go too deeply into the character because I don't want to give away the story, but it's more the uncle's friend Toby. Just these characters aren't written about that much in mainstream fiction, and I think they should be. So to me, it makes him a diverse character. It shouldn't be, but he is. So I have a review of this on Goodreads, so you guys can check that out if you want more information. I just don't want to spoil anything by getting into the character too much. And the next book is Middlesex by Jeffrey Janitis. And this diverse character, it would be the main character, Calliope. She's the daughter in the family. She's always kind of sort of felt different, and then in her teenage years, she discovers that she is a hermaphrodite. And so it's just her coming to terms with her sexuality and who she feels that she is, and just becoming the adult that she's meant to be, and just dealing with all of that. So when I came across this topic, she was definitely one of the first characters that popped into my head. So even though I didn't absolutely fall head over heels in love with the book, her story and her struggle and how she copes with it and grows into her sexuality is a very interesting story. And next is The Kite Runner by Khaled Hosseini. And this is the story of Amir, who's the son of a wealthy merchant, and his servant and companion Hassan, who's of a different and lower class in the area that they're in Kabul. So I am picking Hassan for his background, the caste that he comes from, being impoverished and disliked by their society, just the struggles that he goes through, having so much love for his best friend who's at a higher level in their community, and just the struggles that they go through maintaining their friendship. And just Hassan doing everything that he can to show Amir how faithful he is and how much he loves him like a brother, and just the ins and outs and turmoil of this friendship that they have. So I love him as a diverse character. Wonderful book if you haven't read it. Heartbreaking, but it's really good. And next, The Book Thief by Marcus Zusak. And this is a story of a girl in Germany during World War II. She's actually the main character that the story is centered around, but for my diverse character in this book, I'm going with the narrator, who is Death, because I think that's just so creative. I've never read a book where Death has been the narrator and is given a personality. Usually in stories, Death is always like just a looming thing, an entity, like that's just there and waiting around, but in the book, it gives him a voice, and he actually narrates the entire story, and it's just funny to hear him saying, oh, I'm so busy, and all the bodies, and all the cleaning I have to do, and this is not. It just makes him more relatable and puts him more in the form of a person. So totally going with Death for a diverse character. Just absolutely love it. It's a great story, a great book, and just really ingenious, the thought of having Death narrate the story, making it a connectable character. And the last book, Same Kind of Different as Me by Ron Hall, Denver Moore, and Lynn Vincent. Oh my goodness, this is such a heartbreaking but at the same time heartwarming story about a man named Denver who actually grew. This is a true story, mind you. This is not, I stepped away from fiction to read this one. So I'm happy to choose Denver as my diverse character from this book because it's absolutely amazing what this man did with his life, coming from slavery-like conditions in the 60s to struggling on the streets for like 20 years to being blessed to meet people that really gave him a hand in helping him to completely turn around and change his life. It's an amazing, amazing true story, very heartwarming, will restore your faith in mankind. Really beautiful. You guys should definitely check it out. So that is my 5 for top 5 Wednesday. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. I will see you next time. Bye.